But I talked to Michael Gavin from, I'm filming right this second, by the way, from Center for Historic Preservation. Now that I'm down at the Gore Center at MTSU, he came in for something else, and he said, I saw it up on the website, and he said, I wish I'd known you guys were taking it down. I'd love to come watch take it down and all that. And I said, well, you know, it was a little... Well, I said, you can come on up. I'm sure we can put you to work. But of course, school's about to start. But but I said, I think things came down in bits and pieces. And I said, and I probably should have called you and let you know. But I didn't think about it, to be honest with you. But since he'd come in and given us advice about it and identified some of the historical attributes, which we have documented, so that, you know, even some that we may have not been able to preserve or something, I think we can get those documented and use them in the presentation, and we can say, you know, this, when this house was built, it had this and all that. I think it's got a lot of promise. I've talked to several people. I think it would be really nice if we could get an annual, say, school program where they would come out and they would learn about and maybe have some people in costume and demonstrate some of the skills or something like that.
You mentioned maybe getting a group of maybe local kids and teach them the history of it and let them lead the tours.
Yes, and which would both, it would teach them the history, they'd be able to relate better to the kids, and they would learn about presenting public history. And you know, to a lot of kids, history is sitting in class learning dates and all that, and it keeps them from really embracing history. But when you can get involved in it that way, and this would be a wonderful tool for that. And it's not just Methodist history, it's Lebanon history, but it's Tennessee history. It's history of that time period, because there were similar types of structures in other parts of the country, and if we had someone saying this is the kind that was built here and this is the kind that was built there, but it's a good focal point that I think can be used for a lot more than just
one thing I found out, I stayed up 10 o'clock the other night looking up